What is going on, everybody? Today we're back with another Tera build, and it's going to be Walking Wake, one of the new Pokemon that just came out. And he's a water dragon type, so let's get into it. So he is going to be the water dragon type, and you will get the water Tera from the raids. And he's very interesting because his stats are kind of all over the place. But for his item, you can run multiple things. So he doesn't really get a move to heal himself. So you might want leftovers, shell bell, something along those lines, maybe a berry. But the way I built him, he's actually, for me, very bulky. Now there is another way you can build him, which is pretty much all attack. But getting into the bulky set, you can live quite a bit. That you could use a shell bell very effectively, but you could also run a mystic water to go ahead and boost your water type attack even more, since we are going to be kind of focusing on that with his signature ability, with his signature move, and, well, with the water Tera. So let's jump over to the moves and show you kind of what we're working with. So for the moves, we have 2 attacking moves and 2 setup moves. And honestly, the way this runs right here, you could take this guy online and be an amazing mixed supporter. Like, his moves may not be able to have anything that boosts him up. He does have Dragon Dance, but you want to be using that special attack so it doesn't really help you out. He does have very good supporting moves. Noble Roar is a very good move, which you can see we are running it on this set. It goes ahead and lowers your attack and special attack stats of the Raidmon. So when the shield is down, you just go ahead and just drop the attack of any Pokemon sitting across from you. Now I did do this solo. So this set I'm running right now is what I ran solo with in a 6-star Tera raid. Honestly, if you are using anything that's weak to water, it's perfectly fine. But getting into the signature move here, Hydro Steam, is going to be a brand new move, and it's going to be it has a very interesting interaction with everything. So the user blasts the target with boiling hot water. Well, it kind of reminds you of Scald, but not. This move's power is not lowered in harsh sunlight, but rather boosted by 50%. So this is a base 80 special attacking move of water, which doesn't actually get lowered in sun. Normally, water type moves do less damage in sun. This one is actually going to get a 50% boost in sun. And then if you actually think about it, he's a Scarlet Paradoxmon, and their stats get boosted in sun. So overall, this move is just going to be your main attacking move. And it gets up to, honestly, like a base 180. And then you Tera, and then you can throw Mystic Water on, and anything like that on top of it. It just does a lot of damage, especially if you do go full attack. And then we are going to be running Dragon Pulse to go ahead and just have a good coverage move for our second typing, because we are the Dragon type. Noble Roar, we already went over it. It lowers the attack stats of the Raidmons and works out very well. Sunny Day. On this set, we have Sunny Day to go ahead and make Hydro Steam do more damage. So pretty much set Sun up. You are water type, you get the stab plus 50% boost. Plus your ability will proc. You could just drop this, use a booster energy, and not really worry about it. But having Sunny Day there to go ahead and run weather if you need to, and boost your own attack even further, is very, very nice, very handy. These are kind of the moves I've ran, and they run very well. So let's jump over to the spread and show you what we could be looking at here. So for our spread, I built him to be very, very bulky. Pretty much, I had no investment in attack whatsoever. So special attack has no investment except for that mint. We are going to be running the modest mint, and we are going to be bottle capping everything, just because he does come with almost everything bottle cap. But he is going to be a special attacker, like we said, and that's going to be a 244 in HP. It's going to be a 100 in defense and 166 in special defense. So with his typing, with that spread, he becomes extremely bulky. Now he is sitting at about a base 135 attack stat for his special attack. So he does hit hard. Now you could go ahead and run a leftovers and go ahead full HP, full special attack. You would need that Noble Roar and then Sunny Day to go ahead and boost your attacks even further. Or just go ahead and use a booster energy, use Sunny Day, something like that. With this set, if you go ahead and Noble Roar once, you're going to be taking like little damage. And if you even get it off twice, you get to just sit there and it's a free Tera because you just get to do whatever you want. His ability, just like every other Scarlet Paradox Mon, is going to be Photosynthesis, boost the Pokemon's most proficient stat in the sunlight. And the way we are sitting here, if you look at it, it's going to be our special attack. We do have investment in all of our defenses and our HP. Nothing in special attack, but that ability is still going to be boosting our special attack because it's so high. So getting into this Tera Raid, you're able to see that we are able to get in here. It's a Rock King Gambit. Well, King Gambit likes to hit on that physical side, which has our lowest investment in. But because of that, and knowing, hey, he is going to be a physical attacker, and it doesn't really matter, honestly, if you know, but you can go ahead and just Noble Roar off, do whatever you want, and you can see we got 2 Noble Roars off, and he does no damage whatsoever. Now, if you do see the damage we are putting out, it is kind of, I would say, on the bottom end of our normal raid mons, but we are able to be that mixed supporter with doing damage with no investment at all. This is just a standard stat that this guy has for special attack that if you wanted, you could invest into it and just do even more. Like, you do get carried away if you do go ahead and invest fully into special attack and HP. The reason I went bulky is because the special defense is very low. Your defenses kind of sit on the lower end of 200, and I wanted to bring them up with that special defense sitting at about a 170. So being able to bring them up to in the 200 range with your 400 HP, you get to sit very nicely behind a Noble Roar. But this is my Walking Wake Tera build, and I'm very happy with him. And honestly, I've been running a lot of Iron Leaf online, helping people out, and I actually bring him. So it's very interesting that a water dragon type does do a lot of damage to a grass psychic type. Not something you would actually think would happen, but with it being that psychic type, it does work. And if you go into a Fire of Terror type raid, this dude just destroys no matter what. But if you do like this Walking Wake build, go ahead, drop it a like. Tell me what you would change if you were building one, how you would kind of spec them in the comment section below, because I'd like to know kind of what you guys are running. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.